So we're going to first talk about the police, all right? And what I want to do is I want to show you the data. So for you, now you're not particularly afraid of your father dying, but until the marathon happened, right? Then you start to feel that. And you, Abby, have this sense that the police are, well, hang on, we're just going to talk about the police.
Yeah.
So this is from Officer Down Memorial Page. This is a group of people that keep track of every time an officer is wounded or killed in the line of duty, okay? So notice it's honoring officers killed in 2016. So I went through the website and I pulled up all the data from 2016, all right, and to look at the officers. So the question becomes, how many law enforcement officers do you think in the United States, how many law enforcement officers were killed in the line of duty? What's your gut feeling?
Probably like a 1,500.
1,500? What's your gut feeling?
500.
500? What do you all think? Come up with a number.
Does it say it?
Oh, yeah? Nah, that's not it, though. That's not the number, dog.
I was like,
Okay, you ready? Go to the next slide. 144. Yeah, I didn't knock that off. All right.
it was way off.
You don't enjoy cheating, you all, right? Like, it's not, it's the challenge is what's fun. You don't enjoy cheating. Okay, what are the causes of their deaths? What do you think? 144. What do you think are the causes of their deaths? They were killed, according to this website, killed in the line of duty.
I mean, they got shot, I assume, but
Talk
usually
right into the
those
mic.
situations like where they get shot is probably something dangerous, like drug deals normally deal with like a great amount of that, or I mean, I mostly hear of drug deals going bad, that kind of thing, or domestic sometimes.
So listen, one of the reasons we're talking about this is because I'm increasingly alarmed at how much people talk about things that they don't know anything about, that we do, okay? We talk about things, we talk numbers, we're talking, suddenly Blue Lives Matter movement happens, and I'm watching all over the country. It's like, oh my God, police officers, it's the most dangerous profession in the world, and police are being killed left and right, and so on and so forth, right? So this is one of the reasons we're talking about this. So police officers killed in the line of duty. Go ahead, next one. Can you hit? Okay, here it is. 10 from heart attacks, 44 vehicle accidents, 3 from 911 related illnesses, by the way. People are still dying from 911. 67 from gunshot assault or stabbing, 12 from vehicular assault, and 8 other causes. Okay? Which means, go to the next slide, 89 intentional deaths in 2016. 9.9 out of 100,000 people. So if you put 100,000, fill up Beaver Stadium with police officers, 10 of them are killed intentionally in the line of duty. Is that a lot to you?
I mean, with the numbers, no, but a life is a life.
Uh-huh.
So
Can you say more about that?
I mean, even though it is only 9.9 out of 100,000 people, like that one person means the world to someone else. So
the question that I ask, is that a lot? You're going to say it depends.
Yeah.
Okay, which is fair. Because one person's going to say it's a lot, another person's going to say it's not much at all. Right? 10 out of 100,000. If you watch the news, your first thought was it was 1,500. Yeah. And I think when we ask most Americans how many police officers are killed in the line of duty, the first thought is really high. And notice it's killed, that if you go back to the website, it's killed in the line of duty. It doesn't say died in the line of duty. So that's a political decision to use the word killed and not use the word died. Because if you go back one slide, bro. So heart attacks isn't being killed. You're not being killed in the line of duty when you have a heart attack. You die in the line of duty. So even to use those words, and what we're doing as a society constantly, the left wing does it, the right wing does it, is we're all using language and ways of talking about things that polarize the debates. and polarize the issues. So on a website like this that in no way, shape, or form should be saying killed, they should be saying died and or killed. See, you see it polarizes. This happens to be the police, but the other side, as we're going to see shortly, other people do it as well. So next slide. And next one. So in a total from 1980 to 2013, that's how many police officers died in the line of duty. It's a lot of people when you look at it in that way. Each one's a life. That's a lot of families. You would agree. And by the way, the majority of them are white. Very large percentages of them are black and brown. So this cuts across. If it's a lot or not a lot, it just depends. It just depends. Okay? So, I don't know. Do you feel like when you see that it's not, I don't know, what do you think about that? What do you think about what I'm saying? About the polarization part? About us polarizing? Like always, like, police are getting killed. Oh my God, Blue Lives Matter. It's police. Because that emerges as a result of Black Lives Matter. If there was no Black Lives Matter movement, there would be no Blue Lives Matter movement. And I'm like, what's the movement here? What are you talking about? Right? Roofers, by the way, it's about 35 per 100,000 roofers. Does anybody have any parents who are roofers? Anybody? Yeah, one. Okay, one. So is it your mom or your dad? Your dad. So it's a much more dangerous profession. 3.5 times more dangerous profession than being a police officer, by the way. No one's trying to kill roofers, but nonetheless. So do you have any thoughts about the polarization issue? Do you have a feel on that? You're a crim major. Anything you want to throw out there?
About just like the movement coming?
Yeah, just how shit's being polarized. We're just constantly breaking the world up. You don't have to have a thought.
I don't really know.
Okay. Good. It's good not to know. Okay, go to the next slide. And by the way, the people who killed the police, 52% white, 41% black. Black people are much more likely to kill police officers. And so black people, this is also something that we have to talk about. What's going on? What's that about? Some thought to it. What's it mean? Is it a response? Is it a cause? This stuff's really complex.